Russia had more soldiers, more tanks, and more missiles. On paper, Ukraine was finished. But there was one thing the Kremlin never counted on. A country with one of the most resourceful tech sectors on Earth, facing extinction, and pointing every single engineer at the problem. What happened next didn't just change the war. It rewrote the rules of how wars are fought. Ukraine didn't beat Russia's army, it built a completely different one. When the full-scale invasion hit, Ukraine made a radical decision. Instead of drowning in slow military procurement, the kind that takes years to put a single weapon in a soldier's hand, the government turned its entire private tech sector loose. The result was Brave One, a defense tech cluster that plugged hundreds of Ukrainian startups directly into the front lines. Engineers in Kiev started receiving battlefield problem reports from soldiers in the Donbass. Solutions were being shipped in days, not years, days. A completely new kind of army had just been born, and it had no uniforms. Here's what this AI war machine actually looks like. Russia spent a fortune on electronic warfare jamming GPS signals to blind Ukrainian drones mid-flight. Ukraine's answer? Companies like Vermeer built drones that don't need GPS at all. They use AI and cameras to read the ground beneath them, recognize terrain, and navigate themselves. You can't jam a drone that doesn't need your signal. Then there's the scale problem. Every FPV drone used to need one dedicated human pilot, a massive bottleneck. Startups like Swarmer fixed that. One operator, dozens of drones. The AI coordinates the swarm, splits targets, and runs the attack. The human just points. And on intelligence, companies like Osavul built AI platforms that process satellite feeds, drone footage, and open-source data simultaneously, feeding real-time enemy positions directly to commanders. Every platoon now has its own intelligence agency. The time from spotting a target to striking it has collapsed. Here's what makes this truly dangerous for Russia. These startups don't operate like defense contractors. They operate like software companies. A soldier finds a bug in a drone's targeting system. A patch is pushed to the entire fleet within days. Russia's military-industrial complex is rigid, top-down, and bureaucratic. It cannot move at this speed. Ukraine has effectively become the world's most intense war laboratory, and the feedback loop between soldier and engineer is its single greatest weapon. NATO partners noticed. They're now testing their own tech on Ukrainian soil, because nowhere else on Earth offers this level of real-world battlefield data. Drones now account for an estimated 60 to 80% of battlefield casualties in this war. Low-cost, AI-powered systems are neutralizing billion-dollar hardware. Ukraine is no longer just receiving military aid from the world. It's becoming an exporter of battle-tested technology and an entirely new philosophy of war. A few hundred startups, facing the end of their country, built something no superpower saw coming. They didn't just defend Ukraine. They showed the world what the future of fighting looks like, and it fits in the palm of your hand. Which innovation surprised you most? The GPS-free drones, the AI swarms, or the real-time intel platforms? Tell me in the comments. And make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.